Hey there! This request comes to us from Steve Sr. over at cupofcoffee.com. Thank you, Steve, both for this request and for your support. And if you'd like to support this channel, you can buy me a cup of coffee at cupofcoffee.com. The link is in the description box. It's the MS Kids covering one of my favorite bands, Alice in Chains' song Wood. So here we go. Okay, here we go. Okay, right here we're going to talk about double tracking. This is something I've talked about in other videos, so I'm not going to linger on it, but I'm going to say my assumption is every time you see an inset, that's a double track. She's playing the riff or the melody or the chords the second time on the guitar to give it fatness, to give it balls, if you will. And I've always preferred that method in my ear to a digital double track where they just take the same track and fatten it up that way digitally. This is live, so it has a different feel. One that if you don't recognize the difference, it's probably real difficult to understand what's being said about that. But a different feel. Okay, so every time we see an inset, it's either an additional track or it's a double track. In this case, we've got a double track because of we can see both. She's playing the exact same thing both times. Now, one of the things about the Alice in Chains, at least the music video, is these are very stylized vocals and very stylized sound from the guitars. The tone of the guitars is awesome. Just very deep, very heavy. And I believe Dad has captured that an excellent job of doing it here. Now, you're getting the double guitar effect from Neisha because of the heaviness of this section. And if you'll notice, and they didn't throw the inset up, but my guess is that she's using a volume pedal, I want to say, but it's possible Dad did this on the computer. And this is where the increase in the volume of the guitar happens. Right there. And you can do that with a volume pedal, but because it's double tracked, Dad may have done it on the computer to make both guitars go up at the same time. Quite possible. That way, she's not getting something out of sync when she's trying to do that. But that's just thoughts running through my head. I may edit that out. Now, part of the smoothness of this song is the way that Ice works the hi-hat back here. Most of his attack is on the hi-hat with the snare keeping the 4 count. So this sounds smooth and it kind of rolls along with the hi-hat just underpinning it. I mean, listen to those guitars. I mean, God, that sounds so good. Now, it's possible this was double tracked here with with Stacey and Naces on the bass because they threw the inset in. And see how fat everything sounds? that's what makes this song so cool. It's low-key tension. It's just this kind of in-your-face, but it's so smooth, and it's disarming to hear. Now that modulation, not only, okay, it's maybe not that difficult to play, but it's got to be difficult to play and sing for Stacey. Let's go back and hear her drop that vocal. Wow. Well, as you know, my love for Dad's engineering knows no limits. He just really has an ear for what is happening in any song that they cover. And think about this. They are spanning decades of music styles and attacks and different instrumentation. It's just amazing to hear him engineer this into the decade that it was born in. Wow. And the kids are all right. I'm not kidding. They are smoking. This is a great cover of a very metal song, and they just made it look easy, didn't they? So get in the comments. Tell me what you think. Thanks, Steve, for this request. I appreciate it very, very much. If you haven't hit the like and subscribe button, please do on the way out. I'm so glad you were here, and have a great week ahead of you. I'll see you later now. Bye.